All right, so we're going to show you real quickly here on how to scan an object all the way around with the Einstar 3D scanner. So first of all, I've set this up as a project to scan as a small object, and I'm going to go ahead and start my scanner. And I'm going to change my brightness. All right. Well, yeah. I'll start my scan, zoom in a little bit. So as you can see, is when we do lose our tracking, is all we have to do is just back up to a spot where we've had tracking, and it'll start to pick that data back up. And I'm just going to quickly do this here. I'm going to pause. And I'll go ahead and quickly do a quick edit here, just to remove the bottom portion here of our desktop. Apply that edit. All right, so then my next stage here is I'm going to go ahead and uh, generate the point mesh or the point cloud. And you're probably wondering why I'm doing this, because obviously I haven't scanned all the data yet. What I'm going to be doing is actually setting up a second project here that will scan the portions that I hadn't scanned previously. And then I'll use the align tool in the Einstar software to stitch those two together automatically. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a lot of holes and everything. But if we go over into our project list, you'll see that I've got this project here. And then if I click the plus sign, it's going to come up with the same parameters as I had for the first scan. I'll just click confirm. So now it's starting a new project. If I hit the visible on the other one, it'll come in. But I'm on project 2, so I'll go over to scan settings and go ahead and start my scan by switching to a different position where there's going to be some shared data. And I'm sorry I'm not showing this on a camera, but you'll see it once I start scanning and you'll understand from there. So I'm going to start scanning in a place where we've had other data already. And this was going to be used for the meshing portion. All right. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to pause my scan there. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and edit. I'm going to create a cutting plane this time. So I'm going to do by fitting point cloud. Holding a shift key down, I'm going to circle an area here, circle an area here with my left mouse button being depressed, and over here. And this is the tabletop surface. So I'm going to create plane, and I'm going to move it up just slightly. Okay, that's good. I'm going to click apply. And this is going to delete everything that was below that plane. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and generate the point cloud. Okay. So from here, if I go over to my project list, and if I enable the first project, you can see that they are nowhere aligned. But if I come over here to the projects alignment tool, I'll click that. I'm going to click project 1 as being my fixed scan. I'm going to click project 2 as being my floating scan. So what this floating scan is going to fit itself to the fixed scan. And the results are going to show up underneath here. Now I've got an auto feature alignment, or I could do a manual feature alignment where I do 3 points of shared data between the two models. But because I have quite a bit of geometry, I'm going to do the auto align and see how it does. So I'm going to click apply. And here you can see on the bottom that it's done a pretty good job of aligning the two. So I'm going to click next. And if I had multiple projects, I could go ahead and continue to stack those up and continue to align those until I've got everything fully filled in. So I'm going to click exit. And now we've got our model here. And if I go to mesh, you can see at this step, then I can go ahead and start meshing this. I don't have enough scan data at this point. I probably want to do 1 or 2 more scans to be able to fill in this data. But in generality, this is going to show you how to go ahead and align multiple scans as projects into one scan.